You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Tell me what to do, and I'll do it again. I'll hold your hand. Okay, so,
Job's done.
we're against a mage, and the real popular mage on the ladder is... Well, there's two real popular mages on the ladder. One is the secret mage, which is trying to build a board super duper duper ultra fast, and then get just some power turns. The other is this control-ish burn mage. It's like weird to describe. I mean, I have the list that I can show you in a moment. This is what we're gonna do. And it's very weird in terms of the construction. It runs a lot of control cards like Alexstrasza, like Medivh, like Primordial Glyph. But, it also uses some of the more burn-focused, like Firelands portals instead of sweepers. Instead of running Frost Novas and Doomsayers, it has Mana Worms and Babbling Books and Primordial Glyphs to build the early game. So we're still not sure if it's that secret mage or that control mage, but we at the very least want to make sure that we are aware of these kinds of differences. I don't think there's any need to run down the Acolyte of Pain right now. I would much rather endlessly summon turtles all the way down.
We have many secrets.
It's a secret mage. So we have a few choices here. I think that the choice that I will do is run out... probably this, because this could be a mirror entity, it could be a counterspell. Do we think that we'll be able to get that deep? I think that I'm going to be a little more defensive since it's a secret mage. Perfect. Good. Very well. Do I want to give him 3 points or 1 point of damage? I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Oh, dude. God, I love my stampeding brodo. God, I love stampeding Brodo. Oh my God, I love that. I love that so much.
Job's done.
You just hear the crunch in there. Fuck yeah, man. This is an absolutely essential card in this matchup. Now, the question is, do I want to run out these two or run out these two? I think that at the very least, I want to do this because I can still spend all my mana depending on the appropriate one. Oh shit, that's dirty. This is great. I think that we are in good shape in this game.
We have many secrets.
Tengar Secretar. So we've already been up against a mirror entity. Why did he want to lose that one? Can I get a woo? I'm on fire. Oh. Okay. I think that this is the strongest play. If it's a mirror entity, it sucks a bit, but not actually that much. I mean, I have the 2 dragons that I can play on the subsequent turns. I'm starting to worry I have too much card draw in the deck. Maybe that's a nonsense concern.
An incredible discovery.
That's incredible. Still kind of thinking that maybe I could cut a Drake. Ah! Oh! Ragnaros, the tight lord. Roasty, toasty, United States. Eater of Secrets. Well, that is a very funny card for him to draw. So this just trades directly with it. So let's do it in the following order. We run the Hydrologist out. We're gonna redempt this.
You pay, I protect.
So we anticipate that he's gonna run in here and trade. And we just want to have something on the board, because he only has 4 cards in hand, and his deck is about 6 to 8 secrets. With Primordial Glyph, giving him exactly what he needs every time. Fuck! This is fine. This is completely as desired. He has to spend a little bit more resources. Beautiful. That's a very interesting choice. So we want to be a little thoughtful about running into some sort of mirror entity. Nope, no we don't. We're going to run down the Stampeding Coda. This could be a mirror entity, and it's going to be fine, because we're going to run this down immediately, and I think that this is a very nice turn. Because this is quite a reasonable lineup. And then we have heal for a billion, heal for a billion, and I think we're okay. It will be slightly tricky for him to both prevent me from having a board and building his board substantially all in one turn. So how do we want to proceed? We're going to redempt this in order to ensure that we can have all the spells that we need next turn. Good. Good, good, good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Second counter spell hurts a bit. You can have no more mirror entities. Could have a counter spell. I think this is the correct play here.
I wonder.
I got it. I got the play. This is weird. Okay, so this could be a counterspell, and that's okay. And then I can Ragnaros next turn, and we're in very good shape. That was good. McCarthian says, what does Harrison add to the deck? I've not seen that many weapons lately. I've been seeing a lot of weapons. That's it. Harrison Jones I would replace with like an Ivory Knife. That was so good, Sean Plot. Found it, found a thing. See, Caulfield says playing Forbidden Healing seems fine too. If it gets countered, you can just play the Consecrate, but I can't because it spends all the mana. So if you play it first, you don't get to do anything yet. Or anything next, which really suckaroonies.
Hey, speak to me.
I will not be playing this.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
Awesome. Because there is a probability that it's a spell bender. And this just auto-loses in that particular situation. Doesn't it not spend the mana if it's countered? That is an interesting question.
I'm late.
You know, maybe Koffel's right. I'm sorry, that never occurred to me. I just sort of was just like, well, obviously, blah, 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 blah. That is a great little point there.
Reporting for duty.
Actually, I have no idea what the answer to that question is. That's a fascinating little question. If you play Forbidden Healing, it costs 0 mana. What happens when you play it?
For justice.
It's just turtles all the way down, my friend. It always spends the mana. If it gets countered, then you don't spend any mana. Like, I actually have no idea. I don't know, because it's a 0 mana spell that if it gets countered, there's no opportunity for the text to even be able to be read out. I think this is... Just gonna keep my health total high and just have infinite taunts. Because, I mean, if this were Magic the Gathering, I would guarantee you that no mana would be spent. I would guarantee it. Because Magic the Gathering is very rigid. Right? There is the casting cost for the spell, so it doesn't actually resolve. If it says, as part of the cost, spend all your mana, then it's very clear that it would absolutely spend the mana. But here I actually don't know. Wow, Primus says he links...
Uther versus Gul'dan.
Wow. Guys, oh my god, today I learned.
With honor.
See, the assumption I made is that if I play Forbidden Healing first, and there is a counter spell, well then shit, I've spent all my mana and I'm fucked. What's a Warlock? What's this class? I just assumed we were screwed, but I think that Koffel's actually... correct.
You are not the boss of me.
That's fascinating. Okay, so the resolution is that if you play Forbidden Healing and the opponent has a counter spell, you will not get any of your mana spent because it counters the 0 mana spell, and so all of the card text doesn't happen. Wow, fucking holy cow. Koffel the Killer, slaying it. Hot damn. Well, this is going on. Let's welcome all subs, new and old. Dude, Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime just got, Twitch Prime got added to 200 extra countries. 200 extra countries. I think this is essential because I need to kill the imp as quickly as humanly possible, and I could have passed the turn, but I think that by doing this, I can get more influence here, and then play the Stonehill Defender, and then do the Tree Silver Champion. 200 more people. I didn't realize this, but Twitch Prime was only in America. Like US and Canada, a small amount, and it's been added to like 200 freaking countries.
Last warning.
The Danon character is so sick. Because I have this and this, looks good together. So let's welcome the new subs and old. Oh yes, Chaotic King sub with Twitch Prime for 8 months. Hello, hello, hello. See you later, Lord Jaraxxus, Eredar, Lord of the Burning Legion. Throw everybody in. Got a King, L Train 2861. Welcome, Handy Arrow. Welcome. Wanderer in the Dark, 2 months. Hey, Narcoleptic Rage. Oh, you're a perfect duplicate in my oxygen not included colony. Welcome. Happy 3 months anniversary. Dan 1 Mall, happy 5 months. Man Bear Wall, happy 19 month-a-roo. See you later, Clutch Mother. Oh shit, welcome back, Clutch Mother. T-Brew 16, hey, happy 9 months. You have birthed a subscription, baby. Melt 4 out 16 months. God damn, it feels like it's been longer than that, man. Thrilled to have you. Thrilled to have you when you're lying here in my arms. Oh, I have that song stuck in my head. Van Boo, happy 2 months anniversary. Link, happy half a year. A-Pop, welcome, brand new Sunburn. Hey, yo, how's it going, everybody? I love how this is the best resub message. We're just like, hey, hi, how are you? Happy 2 months. D-Evil, happy 2 months. Adam Skrzypy?
My eyes are...
Skrzypy? It's Polish. I don't know how to read that. Let me know if I'm doing it correct. How clutched is Mother at this point? Oh, it was a Cruel Dynamancer. Cruel Bananamancer.
Last warning.
I don't like Acolyte of Pain. I'm just gonna go back to my old build, man. Graz T1, happy 7 months. April LaFay, happy 3 months. I thought it's been longer than that. Hey, well, I've seen you here for a while, though. Koala Lump, happy 3 months. The Pondering Sloth, happy 8 months. Ashanti Clan. Ashanti makes pretty good music, I gotta say. Happy 8 months anniversary. Very nearly a baby. Everyone's all too messant and babied up, man. It's very exciting.
Ooh, you're in trouble now.
That's kind of cool. It's actually going off. KRHL. Happy near 2 years. Xylo003. 16 months. As I know you've mentioned the passing of Shining Force 2, but did you play the first one? Shining Force 3. I haven't played 1 or 2, but I did play 3. Oh, I didn't play 3, baby. I want to draw these out first. Stampeding Brodo, Primordial Bro, Hybrologist. And I think that I just want to make sure we have a sturdy, dirty 4/6. Fantastic. Yeah, I think I want to cut the Acolyte of Pain. I think I hate him. I think I hate him a lot. Stupid rat creatures. Leather Daddy 88, welcome. Dr. Goose 7, happy sub baby. Why leve? Shit, did I miss Fun Day Monday? No, man. I was out of town on Monday. Out of town on Monday, baby. Ooh. Continuing on downward. Causing Shadow, happy 2 months. Did I skip someone? Xylo 003, Why leve? Great, we're good. Causing Shadow, Pat. Kovoko, happy 5 months. Zerlur, happy 4 months. Elias Word, welcome. I am FSP, 34 months. Dilly Bong, 6 months. Zendark 1115, 5 months. Protoges, 11 months. Jeremy Bearson, 15 months. Aaron Burrito, 5. Cordinar, you know. You know. I like that quite a lot. Because he's going to have to bop it there, and then I can GG it right there. Okay, Dota. You're closing in on a year of Dota, Sean. I am excited. I started playing Dota right after TI last year. Speed Demon 608, happy 13 months. Ambo, happy 3. The Dazzy, 13 months. Relentlessly Positive, fuck yeah, we talked about Ethiopian food. The Matisse, 58 months! Ah, it's almost 5 years! Crouching Medium, 2 months. Malice 3, 9 months. Ral Rack, 5 months. Wiggum, 11309 9 months. McMillad, 20 months. Good fella, brand new. Relentlessly Positive, 5 months. Squishy Ishy, just brand new. Ooh, 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 ooh. Tyrion is probably our best choice there to deal with the single target problemo. Oh my gosh. Hey, I'm so thrilled, Squishy Ishy. Thank you for the kind words. Irele, happy 1 year. Amir, happy half year. Solid next 10 months. Talar the Storm, 7 months. DJ Vladek, welcome, DJ Vladek. Provo Gamer, 8 months. Beaterhoff, Twitch Prime, welcome. Oatmeal Prime, Vieterhoff and Oatmeal Prime. I don't know why I love Oatmeal Prime, but that's great. Temeraire NZ, 5 months. Pat Sieber, 6 months. Markathy and 1 Choose. Welcome. 79041. Tier 3 for a full baby's worth. Sadby, 46. Gomeza, oh wait, welcome. Zyla Cider, happy 2 years. Posey Warrior, happy 18 months at $10 a month. That's very generous of you, thank you. Holy shit, there's a lot of people who've resubbed up. Alright, let's go through Destructive Monkey, Go Saigon, 67 months. High Farm, 73, 10 months. Marco Titus, 42. UD 106, 22 months. Whoosh Bar, 8 months. T Sully, 87, 74 months. Blah! When you're lying here in my arms, making it hard to believe. I look forward to replaying a 1-1 in a moment. Neanderthal, 2 months. Math to Potato, 7 months. DVS, 8 months. Lysmith, 8 months. Oh No Jobo, 5 months. Patrick Germ, 19 months. Crab on Board C, 9 months. Holelessness, 12 months. Sickness, 1337, 3 months. Bulton, 123, brand new. Archamath, 8 months. Bread Gravy, 4 months. Chuckles Lord, 35 months. Hydrogen H, 15 months. The Spicy Jim, 3 months. Oni Beowulf just subbed. Welcome. BBS. Magrof EU, 17. Abril, 8 months. Majak, brand new. Poesy Warrior, Tier 2 for 18 months. Man, oh shit, we looped all the way back around. Everyone, welcome! Show me what you got. I apologize to our opponent, who I've been actually severely pooping on during this entire game. Jesus, the subs keep coming in. Oh my gosh, from the top, here we go. Limes Live, 8 months. Command Dodds, 36 months. A Failed Grunt, 2 months. GFT Devour says Dayjoy, Tier 1, 8 months. Patent TV, 10 months. Fatal Error, Tier 2, oh, Tier $10 up. At 11 months, Scryed, brand new. Fruit Snacks, brand new. RMVP, 8 months. 15D Tosser. Neurosus, 8. Adept Nonsense, 2. Maroth, 3. Brand new. Zakilla, 10 months. Metaphor, 5, 8 months. Captain Rickshaw, 21. Studley Bob, brand new. Carnibus, hell yes, welcome. All brand new and shit. Slaver, $10 sub for 47 months. Holy fucking moly. How generous. Zigbee, half a year. And you dare summon... Yep. 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 We may have had lethal, and I apologize to our opponent if we did. Varia, 5 months. Linty BL, 7 months. Chaotic King, 8 months. LL Train, 20. Yeah, there it is. Boom! And guys, I just want you to note that we are having the Day-Night Festival on the 15th of July. Boom! I just posted the survey in chat of what sort of games, what sort of things you'd like to see there. And for any of you who are curious, the Day-Night Festival is basically, let's just fucking hang out and play a whole bunch of games together because everyone in the Day-Night community is a bunch of nice people. That's it. That's the whole point of it. I'm going to be trying to run a little event of my own at the Day-Night Festival, but the purpose of it is far less me doing a stream, look at me doing stuff. The Day-Night Festival is like all the community members here doing various streams. There have been art streams. You know, I know the Trumpet's going to be doing some Overwatch shit. Gregel says, do we have to come in costume? If you want to come in costume and like make a stream of you like showing the costume, putting it on, construction, all that, that's amazing. That's fantastic. But yeah, I mean, it's just a hangout thing. It's open to anyone who wants to, but given that I am saying it on the Twitch stream, my assumption is that people in chat will be there. I'm a fucking thinker. What's the day? July 15th, July 15th, July 15th, July 15th, July 15th. It allows us to avoid July 4th and Canadian Independence Day, whenever the hell that is. What is Canada Day? Canada Day is Saturday, July 1st. That's right. Saturday, July 1st. July 1st. Yeah, something like this. Hunter Punter. Hunter Punter Punter. Did you see me just toss back that consecration? See me just toss that? Why not the 9th day? Day 9 for me? Well, you know, I just kind of wanted to make sure it was a time that worked for folks. Of course, some of you have already been talking to Eric, know about the details in a little bit more detail. But I wanted to note that the thing that the survey is about, I'll actually just pop this survey open on stream real fast, just so we can all take a look together. By the way, the interesting part about the survey is that it has a deck tracker. Isn't that nice? But so yeah, look at this. Just what games, you know, we have some of the MOBAs listed here if you're interested in doing this. We have a whole bunch of different shooters here if you wanted to play a little bit of these. MMOs if you're looking for people. We got strategy games if you're looking for these. We also have other, the inimitable other category. You know, you see a little bit of, yeah, come on. Of course, I'm a little shameless there. But the whole point is that we want to get a sense of what games you'd be interested in playing and for how long, so that way we can coordinate with everyone. We can coordinate with everyone and ensure that, oh my god, Sunkeeper Tarim, bam! Not going to be getting in there. So we can coordinate and we can say things like, there's going to be 8 people who are interested in playing Civ 6 all fucking day. No. It's the only time Leok's ever been summoned, and I've been like, oh, Leok, no. But yeah, so one of the things that I want to do is just a stupid game competition. Like, I'm hunting the games down right now, but like, the Flash games that take 5 seconds to learn and are entertaining for 10 seconds. Those are the games that I want to play. I know exactly the turn that we're going to do. This is really going to toast him.
For justice.
Boom! And there, because of this, the only reasonable play that he has is to play a weapon, and we can send him to the museum. By the way, he has his arms out like this, and he's looking at this sort of structure there. But I thought that these were his hands. I thought these were his hands, going like, ah.
The end is coming.
Do I want to heal here? This is fine. But I'm talking like the games where it's like shitty golf. Shitty Flash golf, right? I want to do some shitty Flash golf games. Bam, let's get those in there. Play around to that, and then do like... oh, I've drawn the knots.
The menagerie is for guests only.
This looks rather wasteful, but I'm just really interested in getting the heals up. And trying to reduce the number of threatening bits he has on the board. Obviously, you can Hound Master to buff this up, and then I can kill with this and kill with this, and we're still in good shape, right? We're trying to keep it down, a little bit. So I think, yeah, I would like this board state to demonstrate exactly why I was interested in killing a 1/1 for fun.
Justice.
So he's missing an Animal Bite, which is great. We're at 13. This is great. And then we can Spike Ridge Steed and become Invincible Steven. You can't unsee his horrible insect arms now. I know. My entire goal as a streamer is to damage the experience of, what is this card? Okay, well, to be slightly odd, well, if we hit here, let's see. We have a number of options here. I mean, we can just rebuff. And I like it. I like it a lot. We can also get a Getaway Kodo here. Good. We can get this guy huge again, and just take out the only threatening card he has. There is a slight danger here because I'm at 11 health, and this is damaged, so if I do play Swag Rag, I can fuck up. Falsify the Truth says, I'm sure you've mentioned it, but I find it interesting that Hearthstone is not on the game list. Really? Oh my god. Now, Falsify the Truth. I know Falsify the Truth. Falsify the Truth is here often, and so I think that is an extraordinary demonstration of tact to say, I find it interesting. Really, it's me going, oh shit, I didn't see that. That's the full explanation. And I know that you were not doing this, Falsify the Truth, per se, but there are people out there who are like, oh my god, did you see that? Dana, he was not properly showcasing. He doesn't like Hearthstone. He deliberately chose to not have it in there. And now, so the answer is, why is it not there? Why is Hearthstone not there? The answer is because I'm stupid. That's it. A simple explanation is whoo, whoops, whoopsie fucking daisies, oops, What happened? And the thing is that, you know, there's often, I've heard this discussed when it comes to Valve, which is that Valve is a company that is real amazing. They have made some of the most iconic games in the history of gaming. They have Steam, which is what everyone uses for the bulk of their gaming experience. You know, they do the games as service style with Dota 2 and CSGO and Team Fortress 2. But a lot of those teams are just like 20 dudes. And, you know, it has the benefit of, you can see this on Dota 2 all the time, where someone messages a dev on Dota 2 and says, hey, could this feature be put in? And it's in the client the next day. Why? Because one guy just made the change and shipped it. Done. So that's cool. But also, you get the... You get... Oh, yeah, no, you know, there were 5 people working on that feature, and they just missed an obvious thing. That's it. That's the entire... It's the full extent. I really don't like this Acolyte of Pain. I think I'm gonna cut him. I kind of want to just play a few more games with him. I don't know. But it's so funny because a lot of the conversation that you'll see externally about Valve is like, oh my gosh, it's this huge, gigantic company, and they are doing this weird thing. What is the motivation, the meaning? How should I read into this? And blah, 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 blah. And the answer is just, there's no reason. There's no reason is 90% of the reason. There's no reason is the answer for almost any question. Sean, why wasn't Hearthstone in the list? Oh yeah, I should have put Hearthstone in the list. Like, whoops, that's it, that's the full reason. But I mean, like, look at this. Look at all these. Look at all this logo and branding and effort and work and sexiness that we try to do, man. Look at this. Look at Be a Better Gamer. Look at that sweet tone. I mean, look at these. Look at this gorgeous break screen. Like, look at me and my beard and my shirt. There's a lot of things that kind of present this illusion that Day 9 TV is a big badass thing, and it's like me and Eric and some people we pay. That's kind of it. What is this new card? I didn't realize an expansion shipped over the weekend when I wasn't playing. I tease, I'm sorry. And, you know, there's that running joke, you know, for Hearthstone, which is like, Hearthstone is indie developers, Myrtle Flirtle. And it kind of is. Like, I went to Blizzard and saw the Hearthstone team, and it is not, like, 200,000 people all under some giant futuristic cyberpunk corporate structure, right? It's just a bunch of fucking card game nerds hanging out, right? Long-term game plan need to preserve equality to make sure that whenever he plays the Lost Kaleidosaur, that his life is awful, that he just is done. I mean, I joke about this with my wonderful business partner, Eric, like, all the time. Yeah, let's get away. This is fine. It seems fine. Seems good. I joke about this all the time, that, like, every company, every single company. Okay, if you work at a company, raise your hand if this is true, okay? Give me a 1 if this is true for the company you work at, and give me a 0 if it's not true, okay? Give me a 1 if it's true, give me a 0 if it's not true. And when I say company, I specifically am referring... I'm specifically referring... Emperor Wraitham type 0, haven't you asked a question yet? No, stop typing, stop typing. No, I haven't asked a question yet. Don't give me numbers yet. I'm giving you the delimiters that you are working within, right? Like
That was a mistake.
yeah, you got straight fucked. Yeah. So now that he has done it in that particular order, you bloody bastards. Okay. And when I say the company you work at, I don't mean like you are a cashier at a Walmart, which is a huge corporation, you're just working in there. I mean like kind of a company where you can see everything. Like, you might work at a game studio with like 1,000 people. Like maybe you're at one of, you know, Ubisoft studios, but you can kind of see everything that's there. You kind of get the whole product that's there. Maybe you work in a small business. I'm talking about where you can kind of see, or maybe you work on a team that's under a large corporation, like you work at Microsoft, but your team is focused on VR or whatever. Here's the question. How many people at your company is it a shit show? And I'm talking like stuff is barely pulling it together. And I mean, like, it's not over, right? It's not like the company's dead, but I mean like...
Follow the rule.
we got a bunch of ones, right? Yeah, like, I feel like 100% of companies, just beneath the surface, is just this, like, every day, it's just like, yeah, we did 8 hours of meetings and no one did any work. Or... yeah, we're shipping the product, but everyone thinks it sucks. Only 2 people out of the 9 people working on it like it. Yeah, we got quite a lot of 1s. We got a few 0s. It's great. And shit show is sort of a recreational thing because it's not like Day 9 TV's literally on fire and it's just like, I'm dying. Oh, everything is gonna explode. I think Getaway Koda's good. I think I want to get the value out in this matchup. Cosmo Monkey, or excuse me, Comso Monkey says, I have worked in 3 different law offices. Every single one was successful and profitable and a total shit show. Right? Every single one. No. The last Ankylosauriodon! Ba-da-da-da, his name is Day 9 and he's got a plan, baby. We're gonna hit right here, we're gonna hit right there, cause oh boy, we don't care. So, let me share with you a rant that is not mine. This is an elegant rant from my dear bud Tristan, where he says, there is this unnecessary glorification of the expert. There's this idea that an expert is someone who knows all the shit, right? Like, I would consider there's one thing in my life that I'm an expert in. And that would be StarCraft 1. I really know my shit when it comes to StarCraft 1. And with a statement like that, there is sometimes this presumption of, therefore, do I just want to maybe do nothing on this turn? Do I maybe want to do nothing on this turn and just shrink them? No. I think I'm going to curate. I think we're going to curate it up. Yeah, I think getting this guy's good. I think that's good.
Reporting for duty.
And the fact is that it's not that experts are correct all the time. And it's not actually that experts are correct a lot of the time. And that's what we should build our understanding around. Experts are wrong constantly, shitloads of time.
Reporting for duty. To battle.
Yeah, experts are just wrong constantly. Like, constantly. Like, you go to this amazing organization with these incredible engineers who are working on really advanced, really sophisticated products. And they're just wrong a lot. But that's actually really good. An average bear might be... I gotta be careful that I don't screw this up. I mean, I have the play to deal with this guy. I have to make sure I don't accidentally die to a, True Silver or some such thing. Because, I mean, he's gonna trade in here. Oh, no, he's just gonna Quality Consecrate. But... kind of whiffing on my Heliodon. Very well. Okay, if he couldn't kill me on this turn... Best possible outcome. Best possible outcome. We do need to get some sick, thick heals at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, shit, that kind of sucks, but... God, I mean, that is so weak. It needs to be adapted 10 times. That needs to be the reward for that.
Like to play with fire?
An average bear might be wrong 99% of the time, and an expert is wrong 60% of the time. And that's good. That's really good. Right? That's a really good, that's a substantial improvement. Wow, so long as you're devoting a lot of time to iterating and working forward and making progress, that's great. That's actually great.
Well played, well played.
I felt a little bit of excess lack of use of the Stampeding Kodo. Stampeding Kodo, I mean, I love this card, man. Don't get me wrong, I love this card. But I might, oops, be a little bit off in terms of what I'm doing here. Let me... what to do? What to do? You know, I actually think I am going to do this. I think that I don't want to read too much into that game because I'm recalling at the start of that game what happened is that he drew a billion cards off his Acolyte of Pains, and I drew a billion cards off my Acolyte of Pains. So the fact that I was unable to spend them I don't think is representative of necessarily needing to lower the curve. I could do that. I could keep the Acolyte and lower the curve so I can actually use the cards that I draw, or I could have... I think the list is not updating.
Uther versus Malfurion.
Am I...
Protect the one.
I will fight with honor.
Wait. Something weird's happening. Why is it showing this? Why is it showing this? Did I not... You know, I'm actually just going to close my deck tracker and reopen it. What? Oh, here it is. Okay. I gotta delete this, man. Okay, well, it'll update in a sec.
Reporting for duty.
Alright. This is my bad. I just gotta close this whole puppy. Whatever. This'll look a little weird and bad, but it's fine. I think I kinda gotta do this. This looks weird. I kinda get a little annoyed at the Hearthstone deck tracker basic interface sometimes, because I say use this deck and it just automatically reverts to another deck constantly. So I kinda have to never try to use anything except for that, which stinks. Okay, so how do we escape death? Okay, so we need to try to last a few more turns. So I'm going to run out the Kodo. This is so derpy. If he gets Wind Fury, that's what really hurts us a lot. Great, because that doesn't change nothing, man. But, oh, by the way, I ran this out instead of this out because I wanted to make sure that he couldn't just hit and trade in there. I kind of want him to maybe at least consider a little bit who he is and what he's become. That's very important, because each one of those is potentially infinite damage from a Savage Aroa. Savage Roar. Ah, Smurgen, Flurgen, Flurgen, Flurgen. Very well. So many Consecrate effects. Guys, you like my deck? It builds itself throughout the course of the game. Pretty thick, am I right? Living Mana. Living Mana. Swippy swipe all day, all night. Alright, so we're not going to Primordial Drake. We're gonna get out this pretty thick card here. This guy's pretty awesome. Yeah, boom. And the one thing that we want to ensure we preserve a counter for is Living Manor. Hey, by the way, or as my brother would say, goodbye, goodbye, my hope is that you die. Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. That belongs in a museum, baby, now.
I'm in charge now.
Yes! That's great, because now he can deal no damage to my face. And I think that this deck, the Tempo Storm list shows one swipe in this deck list. 2/1 creature, show me what you got. A Nobel Sacrifice, which I am going to be running out. I lost some damage there. That was my bad.
I concede.
It's a fun game. Fun game, done game. 1-in-1 game. Alright, Hearthstone deck tracker, you gonna show a deck up, huh? Alright, no stats yet. Good.
Uther versus Maiev.
I have not been seeing a lot of rogues. Gonna keep the Doom. Do I keep the Doomsayer? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I intended to keep the Doomsayer, but I was having so much fun clicking. Pravius Fabule. Hell yeah. Good to see you, man. Hey! Hey! It's not a quest rogue! And look at it, we got Harrison Blones. Harrison Baloney. So we were talking about the rant of, like, if you're an expert, I mean, you're still wrong, like, all the time. And there's sort of the illusion that experts are the greatest thing. And I just don't want to talk about it anymore because I'm interested in playing with my control paladin. Yum, 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 yum. Spike Ridge Steed, Spike Ridged Deed. I don't think I need to necessarily be that concerned about curving properly or being too efficient on mana in the early turns. Go ahead and run down the Stonehill Defender. This matchup, in my experience, is profoundly grindy. Because what the Rogue is trying to do is there's 4 big threats, at least that I feel like are threatening. Sherazin Corpse Flower, Arcane Giant 1, Arcane Giant 2, and the largest Edwin Van Cleef you've ever seen in your life. The Arcane Giants obviously don't come until much later. But I still want to make sure. So, you know, like, hey, Aldor Peacekeeper. Let's make sure that that doesn't die. Getaway it, you know. Just gonna kind of try to force him to trade some of these things away. I don't think we can take that much damage here. See, I think this is fine. This deck uses big swing turns, and so I don't even think I need to do terribly much. I do have 9 cards in hand, so next turn I'll have 7, so I can't quite spend it in the way that I want. I mean, I may as well just run out of True Silver and pop one in the face, something like that. Seems fine. I just need to make sure that I have enough resources for...
I'm in charge now.
What? They fell off the truck.
Okay. Very well. Give him cake. So he runs this little pirate package just to have a marginal amount of influence. What do we want to do? Okay, well... This is a bit of an ugly turn, but I think it's important to actually clear all these things off. Because now I have the capability of killing this next turn. I think that if I just True Silvered and ran in there, I would take a little bit of damage. And I would delay the ability to clear all this stuff off. Actually, I mean, it's not critical to clear it off as fast as humanly possible, but, you know, I want to do it. Almost anything we draw is good. Really, there's only 3 bad draws, so anything here is great. I think it was a big error to throw back the Doomsayer, but great. Great out of 8. I think this is a fantastic runoff. So around now, I would expect to begin being up against some Sherazin, maybe Van Cleef, but I don't actually feel like there's any big threat that's going to happen in mid-game here. I don't feel like there's going to be any big threat. G Noxious says, sorry, Day9 was distracted. Can you repeat the last 10 to 15 minutes? Very well. Very well. Yes, I can. By the way, I want to play this first because this is just the big sap target where he's going to go, oh no, return it to the hand. Flurgan, snurgan, blurgan. And then I want to be able to Spike Ridge Steed properly thereafter. So sick. Forbidden Healing is nice in this matchup. Quite nice. Got those soul reads, baby. Again, we would not be surprised if he did, in fact, run out a sap here. Should he sap, I would very likely Aldor and then True Silver. That'd be great. I might Aldor and then Harrison. Aldor Harrison, that actually sounds pretty nice. What do we have here? Okay. So I'm going to Aldor Harrison. This is very nice. So we're at 8. We're going to lower this. We're going to then draw this. So I have 3 big Jin cards, or Jin combos, right? I got Wild Pyromancer quality, so that's going to be very good against his thick, scary things. In particular, the Arcane Giants and Van Cleef. This is a good Van Cleef counter. This is a good Van Cleef counter. I value this less than I value these other 2 things. I value those other 2 things quite highly. Okay, so I think a very clear trade. Kill here and Spike Ridge Steed this. I think that's completely fine. Just going to clear him off. It's going to be good. Now, should I do this? Yeah, I think that that's going to actually be great. Okay, so I think I'm going to go hit like this. I'm going to go hit like this. And I'm once again going to reduce this and play this. Now, you just heard me go on my big long... Actually, I'm going to go in the face. You just heard me go on this big long rant about, oh, I want to make sure I have these guys up and all this stuff. But I mean, we can, like, almost kill him. So I think going for kill him now when he only has 3 cards in hand. There's been no Gadgetson. And in this way, we kind of bait out his big scary threats, right? Our board's starting to get scary. He might have wanted to save Edwin Van Cleef for X or Y or Z. He's just gonna concede, yeah. This is every time I play this deck I encounter this and I'm just like, it feels so bad. He has a good sense of humor about it. I played against a lot of this deck when I Freeze Mage climbed up and hit Legend after Angora released, so I have a lot of familiarity with the matchup, so. So, it's so great! Oh my god!
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Want none of them.
Job's done.
All right.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Okay. gonna get this thing adjusted here. And... can't believe I have this open still. Look at this. Just... hey guys, check it. Work. Alright, and I'm back. Okay, so... in the major matchup, we've seen a Babbling Book, we've seen a Primordial Glyph. I would say probably not a Secret Mage. Probably not. A lot of Secret Mages do not run the Babbling Book. They instead just run more secrets. So that was a 3-mana thing.
The battle.
My strategy in this matchup is going to be to plan around getting a big heal. Having Equality and Ragnaros, very nice. Having Equality and Ragnaros is very nice. Guys, I've identified as a secret mage. We didn't know for certain he was not a secret mage. We just thought probably not. So now it's very clear it's a secret mage. Now we can begin to evaluate it in the usual secret-y context. I want to be very careful about these. I'd like to run out of Consecration to bait into a counterspell at some point, not immediately. Running a Pyromancer out could be nice at some point. Do we want to run it out now? If it's counterspell, if it's Mirror Entity, we just immediately consecrate. Question is, what am I going to do on my next turn? Well, okay, so here's my actual play. I'm going to play this because it's either counterspell or Mirror Entity. So I can do this and run straight into the counterspell or Mirror Entity. It's probably Spellbender. Then, I mean, it could be Ice Block as well. But I wanted to try to set up an opportunity to Spike Ridge Speed.
I want to cast a spell.
Very well. Guess it's going to be a slower game. It's not Potion of Polymorph.
You are on fire.
See, I do think he is an aggressive secret mage. Still. I hold this to be true, because there's no reason he would run these out into my face when I'm at 25 health. It doesn't make any sense unless he's trying to be aggressive. So, I want to be very thoughtful about when I use the Spike Ridge Steed. How are we going to use the thought, or the... Fuck, I fucked it up. How are we going to use the Spike Ridge Steed? That's right, we're going to use it thoughtfully.
Squire, attend me.
Okay. So, I think I'm just going to slow and steady. There's an opportunity to Forbidden Healing onto a unit to Spellbender it. RazeSM says, how did you R oxygen not included? I think you got auto-corrected to death there, man. They're going to be at the PC Gaming Show. You know, they were at the PC Gaming Show last year. Very interestingly. So he's some sort of weird burn secret mage. So we know it's not a counter spell, so healing for 18 seems correct here.
Last warning.
I actually think this is better. I think that this is better. I think this is better. It's hard for us to lose. Depending on what he does this turn, I may still Forbidden Healing anyways. I may still Forbidden Healing anyways because, you know, like, if he goes like Frostbolt Ping. Well, this is good, because this makes it very clear to me that I should be doing this anyways. Shit. Okay, so we want to try to maximize the probability that we will be able to heal for 1 billion. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to run out a Stonehill Defender to try to play around. It's great. Potion Plymouth. Good. So we now know that this is... But we still want to maximize our healing, so we will trade this away because one of two things happens. We go to 30, or our source of future healing is healed back up. So we expect that this is Ice Block or Spellbender at this point. It's a dead mage! I love, give me those streaks. Give them to me. Give them to me. Hello. Oh yeah, let's do it. Work, work. Let's crank this shit up, are you kidding me?
Work, work.
Yeah, man, that's what my deck does. It works. Healing! Actually, let me see if I can get that. Nicole, Sega, Saturn, healing. Or Nicole, put Sega Saturn, Guardian Heroes. Healing. Let me see if I can get it here. Hero speedrun. We're against a mage. Die, mage. Let's see if she says it. Come on, one time. You're low on health. Come on. Alright. Say it. This is the best game ever. Come on. You gonna say you're healing? Yeah. I'm watching a beat 'em up video of Nicole over here on the other side. She needs to take some damage, otherwise she ain't gonna ever say healing, man. Strategy's the same. We're against another mage. Glyph into glyph. Healing. I'm gonna scrub ahead and see when her health goes low and when it goes high again. You know, let's go to the end. So we've seen every indication that he is a jerk. So he's probably a Bernie mage. So we just gotta make sure that we can apply enough pressure.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Gonna use that healing, Nicole? You gonna use that? Okay. Damn it, where is this?
To battle! Go! To battle! Reporting for duty.
Alright, hold on, we're gonna find the healing. Alright, just use the ultimate on P Silver. Oh, this character's such a... Oh, was that it? Was that it? Okay, wait, hold on. Everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet. Are we gonna get the healing in the game? Let's see if we can get it. There it was! There was healing! I'm sorry, that was like really, really loud. Okay. Healing! Okay, God, that was... a long walk for a short drink of water, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, God, oh, Jesus, that was... Everyone's like, what on earth are you doing to me, Sean? Sorry about it, guys, that was literally the most useless thing ever. Yeah, great, that's fine, it's fine target. Alright, so anyways, there is this platformer, a beat 'em up on Sega Saturn called Guardian Heroes, which is one of the best games that has ever been created in the history of gaming. I mean, it is a sensational 10 out of 10, top ranker, super sick boss ball and bejugular ass title, dude. I can't even stress this enough, how great this game is. Just running everything out. Oh yeah.
For justice.
You burn me, I'll burn you back, motherfucker. Burying. And then we're gonna get Tyrion Fjord wrong. And we're gonna start trying to pippity pop him right in his flippity face. So it was a beat 'em up game that had a wide range of moves. I mean, it kind of each character that you played through kind of felt like a Super Smash Brothers character in terms of move depth. Really satisfying, really fun, really awesome. I believe that this was a 3 mana, 2 mana, and 2 mana. So our presumption is that he would not hard run Mirror Entity. So this is safe. This is probably his ice block. We're immediately going to run down the second Tyrion. We're going to try to deal damage, you know what I mean? And so in the game, there was just a lot of buttons. There was a weak attack, a strong attack, and quarter circles, and down up button, back forward button, down down button, like any combination that you have seen in any game anywhere ever was in Guardian Heroes. And it was really that's the Jin card right there.
Put your faith in the light.
Because if we can, like, equality clear with this 2 mana and then spend 8 on that, fantastissimo. We just don't think that this is anything threatening here.
Reporting for duty.
God, like, there's so many different combinations of buttons. So, like, if you were, you know, you'd hit, like, down, down, C, down, down, B, quarter circle B, and, like, the moves had different states that you could be in. Like, with just 2 buttons, weak attack and strong attack, there were so many different combinations. Really, really incredibly satisfying to play. And, Wicker Snatch Bumble Man. I think that this is a reasonable turn. I wish to do this. There we go. I'm an idiot. I don't really care that much, though. As long as we don't burn a Ragnaros Light Lord, I think it's fine. It's super duper fine. I should have just draked it or something, or just consecrated. Any of those would have been fine. Oh, a beaster. Do you want a consecration? Yes, I think I do. You know, I actually think this is not as bad as it maybe feels. This actually seems okay. I want to get the damage in on him, so I'm going to go like this, I'm going to go like this. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. This was the plan that I had last turn. I'm just going to take an extra moment and try to stop messing up.
I bring life.
Good. Goody, goody, good. Because we have many ways in which we can kill him. So if I hit, I will go to 7, and then I'll go to 29.
For justice.
Do not touch.
And then I still have my equality. In case of some sort of later emergency that doesn't matter that much, but equality forbidden healing, just as important to preserve.
You are on fire.
Once again, equality forbidden healing is just as important to preserve as equality Ivory Knight, so I think that we're still in really good shape. We can actually, if we get one of the Pyromancers, we can equality Pyromancer and deal with it that way, which is nice. So let's do some respectable clearing. Hitty, hitty. Make him feel bad, and I'm happy to accept damage to the face because we have multiple opportunities to heal past the desired amount. I think this is just a really good matchup for us with all of our healing. Oh my god, I just gotta tell you, in Guardian Heroes it had this absolutely spectacular mechanic. Come on. Come on. Anytime it takes damage. I think it's a good Drake turn. Clears this, we'll summon this. It's fine. These are good turns for us, right? It's not entirely clear how he wins the game, other than this. It's great. Hearthstone is... I mean, that is one of the ways. Let's see. Is there any way to kill that guy off? Yeah, I mean, I don't actually think I'll ever have a better opportunity to equality here. And then, if he plays another Pyroblast, then he'll only have one target here, which guarantees his next turn. So this is good. I think that's good. Yeah. That sucks for him. Whoa, that's terrible. Ugh, oh, God, gross. Oh, his draw disgusted me. Ooh. Okay, so first things first. We are at 21 health. Do we think that there is any risk of us dying? Can he deal 21 health with that few cards? No. I think this is the one to ensure that we kill off, right? So let's guarantee we take 1 damage, and maybe we get the best target possible with this. This is all fine, and we're going to continue to play very defensively. And what I estimate will happen is once we get all the way to the very end, this will be played as, like, the last card possible. Wonderful news. Wonderful, wonderful. Good. It dies. I don't mind. Ivory Knight is going to come out next turn. I do not need to do eye for an eye anymore, so this is fine as a trigger. Just to ensure that he has no nerds on the board and I can maintain absolute domination. Do we think bigger things is better? Yep, I think so. 23 health, and he has 4 cards left. He has not used his Pyroblast. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. He'll, you know, he can shoot us in the face if he wishes to. Take that, fuck man! Trading on board seems fine to me.
For justice.
Now, this looks weird, but I want to explain myself. I want to make absolutely certain that I don't have anything damaged here when I play Ragnaros Lightlord. I can equality and then have Ragnaros to ensure that I heal, but I want to be absolutely careful. And see him going into this, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. So he has 2 cards left in deck. We've seen that he has Primordial Glyph and Kabbalah's Tome. So, overloading on this, it's fine for him to kill that. Not a big deal.
Almost out of cards.
I'm almost out of cards. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. This is great. Great. Great, 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 great. This is great. This is good. Now, I am not going to play any of these creatures. We're going to Doomsayer again and again and again until the board's clear and I just run out Ragnaros. We think that this is a good turn for him to... What do we think that could be? I don't think that there's any particularly good way that he could... Yeah, I think this is fine. We're trying to bait out the inevitable Pyroblast that's in his hand. That's really our goal at this point in time.
I'm almost out of cards.
Do not touch.
So at this point, I think that we can actually put... Oops. We can put enough pressure here by doing this. He's used Alexstrasza. He hasn't used his Pyroblast. He's used his Firelands portals. And...
Do not touch.
To battle.
Okay. Ah! He used Pyro on a Drake. That was the Pyroblast from a babbling book. So, a fucking babbling book or a Cabal's Tome or whatever. My face is a little brighter today because the little baby cats opened the door up.
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Like this. I gotta remember to keep Harrison Jones for Medivh. Patrick Jerem says this is a day 9 deck. Yes, it is. Control Paladin's probably my first love. Like you know, I want to talk about fantasy in games, dude. Like there's a quality about Paladin that I love the idea of summoning an endless army of just like small dudes, small dudes, small dudes. Like burning someone out. You know, I enjoy from the perspective of winning a game. It is, you know, intellectually interesting to me if someone constructs a burn deck. And I play with it and I see the way in which it functions. That's cool. Like, you know, rationally it will help me win. Nice. But I swear to God, this idea of like, I am just pushing stuff out of the way and muscling through with weapons and just constantly growing and growing and growing and growing. To make a connection, an unexpected connection. My joy of playing Paladin in this game is similar to my joy of playing as a Necromancer in any game. It's so awesome. So it's one of two things. It's either a secret mage, and I want to ensure that I slow the board down on this turn to set up my True Silver next turn, or it's some sort of control-y deck, and then this is fine. This is as good a turn as any. I don't think that there's a lot of anti-weapon tech that bothers me too much. Because, I mean, if it is a, if it's a Gluttonous Ooze, yeah, he gets healed and I, you know, got toasted. It's fine. I only really hate when my weapon dies if I'm an aggressive deck and I'm trying to, like, punch through. Cabal Courier strongly indicates to me that he's one of those Control-Olio's decks. Control-Olio. Oh. So if he's a Control-Olio deck, we need to ensure that we get proper healing up. So at the very least, we hit like this, right? But do we run down an Aldor Peacekeeper? Guys, I want to say not for a little bit, not for a little bit. The Nut Draw is, of course, Forbidden Healing or Ragnaros Lightlord. Those were our Jin cards. What colors are your favorite in Magic the Gathering? Number 1 is black. followed by a very close number 2 is green. And then a little ways down, white. Bottom of the barrel, blue. Okay. Do I want to hit this? Yeah, I think I do. I want to hit this because I actually don't want him to start burning me for bonus stuffs right now. Speaking of Necromancers, are you going to pick up Diablo 3 once the Necromancer releases? Believe it or not, as someone who is just not much of a grindy RPG player, that really, truly might do it for me.
Excuse me, you are on fire. You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
I'm going to go a turn without doing much. I'm a little scared because this says to me that he has a way to deal a big burst of damage to me. I would be absolutely in no way surprised if in a few turns he just plops down an Alexstrasza, no problem. We have not gotten a particularly good draw for this. Good draws would be Stonehill Defender to apply pressure, Quality to have Eye for an Eye, Ivory Knight. Ragnaros and Forbidden Healing really is great. Nuclear Nibbles is someone who really likes the idea of blue. What tips would you give? What sort of tips are you looking for, Nuclear Nibbles? Telling you, these are moves that just scream to me, I have a way to kill you. I have a way to kill you.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, gosh. Well, I have 4 heals in the deck, and if I don't draw them, you know, I don't draw them. And that kind of sucks. For one reason, I really want to keep my stars, man. God, yeah, no, I mean, like, I'm increasingly, as I'm getting older, I'm able to more precisely identify the kind of fantasy that I'm interested in when it comes to the media I consume. Ugh. Go ahead and get a thick nerd down. I would be surprised if he played Alexstrasza this turn. Truly, I would. Now that he's used the Fireball in the previous turn. Oh, do you want to cast a spell? Oh, baby. Hey, this is bad for me. Oh, good! So I think that we lose, because I think that on this very turn, he's Pyroblasting us right in the face. I think that is absolutely what I'm anticipating. Nuclear Nibble says, well, I've not played a whole lot of MTG, and so I'm still wrapping my head around more complex stuff. I understand the game and the fundamentals, but the nuances between the different colors are still hard for me to get. I understand the blue's basically control and counterspelling, but it's like when to use things and when to hold back, even down to deck building. Okay, so here is I think a general piece of advice that I would give to you if you were playing any competitive game whatsoever, which would be say out loud what your plan is. Say out loud what your plan is. And so in that way, if your plan is good, you can say, hey, my plan worked. If you lose, you can say, all right, I need to adjust my plan. You have an axis with which to work. So you'll see me do this all the time in Dota. I'll go, I want to see if this works. Right? That's not a huge plan. It's just a tiny little plan. I want to see if I can actually dive this guy. And I'm super regularly saying, I want to try to see if this works, because I want to kind of find out what sucks and what works. And it's... What it is not is not the best for us, but it's okay. And the reason is so that I can improve and learn. And, you know, so I have, like, big plans. Like, you know, you hear me talk about, like, with support, I'm like, I'm going to try to zone and do this lane, and I'm going to try to protect my safe laner until X and Y and Z happens, and then I'm going to try to move here. I try to have, like, plans, and if I lose, that's alright. That's actually okay, because I'm actually able to articulately identify what is going right and wrong. Or not what's going right and wrong. It gives me a baseline to be able to say, all on my own, what's right and wrong. So I expect us to die to a Pyroblast this turn, but let's really show him that we hate his guts, right? Let's really kind of hurt him a little bit with an eye for an eye before we go out. So that's a general thing. State your plans out loud, so that way you can go, this is good or this is bad. Yeah, that's right, boy. Boom! 10 damage right back at you. We were utterly helpless in this particular game because we just didn't have any good draws to be aggressive, and we didn't have any heals. And that's totally fine. And so an example of what I'm doing in Hearthstone a lot is I'm saying my plan against this rogue is to try to make sure that I have big responses to the 2 Arcane Giants, Sherazin Corpse Flower, and a large Edwin Van Cleef. And other than that, I'm not really that worried. That's the plan. You'd have answers for those. Against Mage, I want to just throw out cards as much as possible and try to prepare for big heal turns. Everything's about the heal turns in that matchup as part of my plan. And I can easily be able to say that sucks or that's good. It's not about being right. It's about the existence of a plan so that you can take a next step. So let's get a little more detailed. You want to build a blue deck. I think a very important thing in any control deck is to be able to describe how you win. And it doesn't have to be correct. It doesn't have to be good. I don't care if you are a shitty, terrible, awful, no good, very bad deck builder. That's absolutely not a problem in the slightest. Just be able to say, my win condition is to get out one Thragtusk because that card's fucking insane. I keyed it. You know, like, I'm a blue-black control, and my win condition is I get 1 Gristlebrand down and counter everything, right? This is a really common win condition in blue-black. The blue is to buy time to get the big, scary black finisher out. Pow. And because you have a win condition that you have at least stated aloud, because it exists, you now have a way to make all of your decisions in the game. Okay, well, should I counter this spell here? Well, would I, I don't know what your deck construction is. I know absolutely nothing about it. And yet, I'm going to be able to come up with a proposed win condition. Or an example of this, right? So suppose you're a blue deck and you're splashing white, and there's a big scary white card that you want to be able to use in order to fuck him up. Yeah, right? That's your basic structure. You can then create your own questions that sound intelligent. You could say, for instance, okay, I have an opportunity to counter a spell here. Would it be better for me to counter this spell now and stay alive? Or would I rather counter a spell later to protect my win condition? I think I actually do want the Crazed Varshipper. He's gonna hit this with a True Silver and bonk my face. But yeah, but yeah, so then you have a baseline to be able to at least make a statement like that. You can at least say, here's the good and here's the bad. I gotta be really careful that I don't equality against some war leaders. Now I have a really weird clear if he does start to get too huge, but it's alright. Yeah, so you know, if I were in a good. That's one of his most essential cards. So that's very good that it's gone. Oh, gone. It's gone. So I'm going to run this out. Love to play with fire. We're going to run this little guy out. So that way we can just pop and play a Primordial Drake as a follow-up. Murloc, War Leader, Core Light Seer. Very well. Good. Goodly diddly dud. Hippity bippity boo. What is the best way for me to kill you? Yeah, so if I'm like a Golgari deck, and I want to... And my goal is to have durable minions that never die. Then I can begin to make... Yuck. Blech. Blech. Oh, this man fucked up. And what to do? What to do? So if I quality and do this, then I can bonk. Then I can go joink, zock, bloop, bang. Kind of a weird flipsy dipsy way of doing it. Getaway Kodo and Ragnaros Lightlord. So if I say I want to have durable minions that stay alive and are really hard to kill, well, I then have the ability to say, oh, I'm starting to see what's going wrong with my deck building because my board is just never staying alive. Something's going unbelievably wrong because my board is dead constantly. That is the best possible outcome. That is the best possible outcome. Holy shit, that's fantastic. Okay, so first we do this. Then we do this. I guess I could have done this first, yeah. But more importantly, I get this and this. So I get my own Getaway Kodo. Invincibility! And then I'm gonna Spike Ridge Steed it, and this kid's gonna go to Toast Town, man. And so, you know, like, I might be losing all my creatures and I don't have a board. And I would go, man, I'm really not getting a sticky enough board. I need to keep my creatures alive more. Or maybe add in more creatures. If my board is always flooded with dudes, I might say, I don't actually need this many creatures. I could maybe put in some other nice responsey dudes. Responsitrons. Liquor Snatch Bumbatron. Reporting for duty. His favorite guild? Golgari. Golgari, baby. Donk. Healing. And donk. Welcome back. Once you're at 30 health, you're fine with anything.
Reporting for duty.
Let's play a game of can he kill it? If it bleeds, we can kill it. You know, let's just rip the Harrison off the top. That'll do, pig.
Die, insect. Put your faith in the light. Reporting for duty.
So I believe that that is not eye for eye. That is not repentance. That is not noble sacrifice. It's probably Getaway Kodo. I mean, I think it must be a Getaway Kodo. I know I'm missing one. What's the one that I'm missing? Oh, it could be Redemption or Getaway Kodo. Could be Redemption or Getaway Kodo. Live, insect. And now he is going to be able to bring it to 1 health and have him heal all the way back up. Doink.
Reporting for duty. The victory is yours.
Life Prime says, don't you get more pressure by being able to heal 4 if he goes after the Divine Shield guy, and if he kills Rag, you have Getaway Kodo for that, and after having Getaway Kodo to save a 2-2 instead of an 8-8 seems like a loss. It's a loss of value. Like, obviously it is better to get away a Ragnaros than it is to get away a Wicker Flame, but I don't actually think that there was any way that he would have been able to kill it. So I just Kodo'd the Ragnaros to just guarantee it. I'm ending the game, essentially, as fast as humanly possible. Bam, 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 bam. That's like one huge, gigantic taunt. The one huge, gigantic taunt is going to keep healing itself because we're back at max health. So I just thought it was, you know, an unstoppable badass. And it could be the case that I'm incorrect and that it's like some small percentage greater to do the other play, but I mean, we are like shitting on some shit there. So I want to have presence on the board. I think Getaway Kodo is correct here because we could be up against a Pirate Warrior who had a bad initial draw. We could be up against a Control Warrior. This, let's see what he does. So he's gonna hit that. That doesn't really tell me anything. If it is a Control Warrior, I absolutely want to Getaway Kodo a high-value target, specifically Tyrion. Would be great. But if it's Pirate Warrior, I think that we can Getaway Kodo efficiently as well. Anyways, great. Great, great, great. Good, good, good. We will thank him for our food. Great. Not the best, but still fine.
For justice.
This is very nice to be able to kill that. I mean, he actually could have some anti-weapon tech, because I know that there was a time when there were so many Pirate Warriors on the ladder, so many, that a lot of them were just running acidic swamp oozes and just like killing each other. Probably be able to kill that 3-3. I would estimate we can probably do that. Very well. Oh, ah! So I think that this is probably a consecration turn. Much to my chagrin. Maybe not.
For justice.
So let's take a look, huh? Let me think. So we have this up. If I play the Stonehill, he'll just kill it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So is the difference between 6 and 7. So I'm actually going to consecrate. Hit him with the Kodo. We could die. It's pretty good turn for him, to be fair. And we're looking for a cheap Tonto.
The blade be thirsty.
Very well. Okay, so we're going to go down. So he has lethal next turn if we Kodo, which stinks. I think I try to do this to heal for 1 billion. I think that this is the thing that saves us most efficiently. Brutal, savage, wrecked. Heal for 5. Heal for 5 or heal for 4. I think we just heal for 5 and we say we're never going to use this. Guys, we're dead. And we're gone. Okay. We didn't draw any of these, and I think that's okay. It's no problem. I think that really the statement is maybe I shouldn't have Getaway Kodo'd. I'll be right back. I have to pee because I'm an adult, and this is something that adults do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a 3-minuter. We're gonna come back. We're gonna continue to control Paladin our way to infinity and beyond.